Hello, guys. Thank you so much for coming along today. It is always a pleasure to have you on my channel. You guys are amazing. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, just know that I'm so grateful for coming along. Please, I would highly encourage you to please click that subscribe button down there and click the notification bell so that anytime I release new content, you'll be the first person to get it. Because I wouldn't want you to miss any of these wonderful contents. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always trusting and coming back. You guys are amazing. It is because of you that I'm here. And most of you have given me wonderful feedback for a way to make this much more engaging, kind of feedback on questions. So I'm trying as much as I can to respond to those and to meet with your expectation. So today, what are we going to talk about? Before we jump in right away, I wanted to also highlight that I provide free mentorship and coaching. What that means is, let's just say you are new to Scrum and Agile, you just wanted to collaborate with another Scrum Master, or maybe you have finished your training and you are certified. You just wanted someone to hold you by the hand. All you need to do is to reach out. You have my email address right there. You have my information right there. All you need to do is to reach out and let's make it happen. Okay? It's totally free. Now, we are talking about salary today, right? Salary negotiation for a Scrum Master. The art of negotiation is a very skillful thing. Most people mess up when they are negotiating salary. Forgive me there. Um, you have done the interview, the organization like you, everybody is looking so enthusiastic to get you on board, but you just mess things up. Why is that so? Because you need to refine your negotiation skill. So today we're basically going to walk you through the very key important steps and tips on how you as a Scrum Master, you can even apply this in your different role. You're a project manager, right? Or in your, let's just say you're not a Scrum Master, but you have gone for interviews and then you're not sure what you're doing wrong. What and how can you be able to resolve this act of negotiation? So today I'll be sharing with you not just from my own experience, but also from research. I have listened to a couple of Scrum Masters and Agile coaches and even recruiters, right? HR managers, what they consider, things that they look out for in negotiating salary with a Scrum Master. Now, let me pull up my screen and I can walk you through in terms of how to negotiate salary. Now, there are basically 7 key tips and steps I'll be sharing with you, right? So, all I'm going to ask is to either agree with me or disagree with me. If you agree, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. If you disagree, perhaps, I also want to know your thoughts. And if you like this, please, by all means, click that like button and help me to share it. Okay. And if you do have any questions, something you want me to more clarify on, please, by all means, let me know. Now, the first thing I wanted to share is you need to do your research. It is unfortunate that most people go into negotiation without doing their basic research. Now, what do I mean by that? There are lots of tools out there you can really use to understand what is the average salary budget of that particular position from that particular company. Now, we have wonderful tools like Glassdoor, we have PayScale, we have salary.com. All you need to do is to open these softwares and then key in the information and boom, you can be able to get the information you're looking for, right? You don't need to download these things on your phones. You can access them on your browsers, no matter what type of browser you're using, Firefox, Explorer, whatever browser you're using. Try it. Do your research. Now, when I'm going for my negotiation interview, let's just say the organization has interviewed me, everybody's so excited, they like me. And now they ask me, hi, John Bosco, what is your salary scale, or what is the average salary, or what are you expecting in terms of benefit? Now, I have to start highlighting my words and the market value of that particular position within the region I am. Because every region has some sort of market value of a particular job position. So you need to do your research. Now, in terms of research, you have to consider the organization size and the industry, right? Now, things like some sort of charity organizations, they might not really budget as much as big companies like Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Google, right? These are huge companies. A Scrum Master working in Google or working with Google might be able to earn more than a Scrum Master working with maybe any sort of charity organization, right? Red Cross Society, for example. Now, why is that so? Because of the size and because of the industry, right? And that you need to quantify your value, highlight your key achievements and certifications. Now, it is good to have wonderful certification. It puts you on the spotlight in terms of salary negotiation. Now, before I even give a recruiter or HR my salary expectation, I try to highlight these key points. Why am I doing that? I am trying to uh, project out there what my value stands for, giving the highlight, because before organization set out to recruit a scrum master, they must have some done sorts of research about their budget, obviously, the market value of that position within that region, because they know that no, let's just say using the scenario, Ontario is a province in Canada, for those that might not understand. Let's just use Vancouver. Vancouver is a city in British Columbia. Now, the salary rate of a scrum master in Vancouver definitely would not be the same of a salary rate of a scrum master in Calgary. So this is because of the region, the market value of that particular position. The same job position, but different location. So you need to do your research before you can be able to give your response, right? So now, one of my techniques is when they ask me such a question, now I have to be very much tactical. Some of these guys are very smart, just wanted to root you out, but you have to use your common sense. So I turn it around. I say, thank you for giving me the opportunity, but to give you a better response, right? Could you share with me the salary budget for this position so that I can tell you if I am comfortable with that or not? Some of them will tell you, "Oh no, we are not, permitted to share this information with you," or they will try to give you one sort of, layer upon layer of a restaurant that doesn't add up. Okay, so you got to be smart. So the first thing I have to recommend that you need to do your research. Use some sort of softwares that are available there and make your research. The second thing is to consider the total package. Now, when it comes to salary, it's not just about the, let's just say $100,000. This is the monetary part of the salary. What about all sorts of perks or benefit like health insurance, retirement contributions, bonuses, and stocks? There are other types of benefits that come with that remuneration. So you need to also consider that before you can give or proceed to negotiate. Like I said, most people mess things up because they try to compare, not looking into or considering these factors. Now, you need to practice negotiation. Believe me, the act of negotiation is a skill. Even up to this moment, I refine and hone my negotiation skill with friends, with colleagues. I have had a chat with a trained professional in terms of negotiation, and there are things I have learned in the process of that conversation. Imagine, right? Imagine, let's create a scenario. Let's create a scenario here. Imagine a father who has spent most of his time in the office, coming back home tired, and then his child, let's just say a 7-year-old boy, walks up to him and said, "Daddy, can I play my video game now?" What do you think that might happen? The daddy has the height to say, "Oh, I'm so tired. It's late. Go to bed. Go to bed." But what if this child comes to the same father and say, "Daddy, you've been away since morning. I have missed you. Is it okay for me to spend few minutes with you?" What do you think the daddy will say? The response of that father automatically will change because of what the child has discovered a way to spend time with the dad, but using different sort of conversation or technique. That is how it happens when it comes to Scrum Master negotiation. You need to understand how to pull the strings. Now, practice negotiation, find out your trusted colleagues, friends, and then negotiate with them. Tell them about what you are really going in for. Let them give you feedback. Now, when you are interviewing, when you are going in for that particular negotiation, or when you are negotiating with whoever that is, you need to be professional. You need to be professional, right? Stay positive. One of the key, I need to make this very clear. One of the key factors, or one of the key risk people project out there, is to give ultimatums. No, remember, you are the one looking for them for their money. They are the one looking for you so that they can help them to get things done. So it is a two-way thing. Don't just think that you are doing them a favor, or don't just think that they are doing you a favor. You are the one looking for them. Without you, there are other people that can able to take that position. You don't want to miss that because you just want to, unless you are willing to walk away. So if you're not willing to walk away at that point in time, avoid giving ultimatums. All right. Now, what about the fourth key thing? Know when to walk away. Know when to walk away. Most people sell themselves too short because they just want to get this job. Don't sell yourself too short because you just want to jump in. What if this organization has budgeted $130,000 per annum for that job, and then they just tell you, okay, can you be able to take $90,000? And then you say, oh yeah, sure, let's go for it. Even though some organization, recruiters or HR, they try to convince you to take it. Let's just say they have budgeted $140,000, and then they say, oh, we can only pay $100,000 for this position, and then you jump in, right? Most people jump into the organization 2-3 months, they leave, and then the recruitment starts all over again. They are wasting the time. They know that. But let's come to your own part. When the offer or when the salary doesn't align with your wants and need, remember the key thing: your wants and your need. Remember your what, you have all of your certifications, you have all of your experience, you have done your research in terms of the organization size, the market value. When you have done all of this research and you realize it doesn't align with your what and with your needs, just simply walk away, but don't give ultimatum. Now, I have a friend, in fact, this guy, he has this idea of negotiation, and he taught me good things about that. So there happens to be this company that interviewed him for a Scrum Master position. They liked him and they were ready to move forward with him. Now, when it came to the negotiation part of it, they asked him, how much are you looking forward to? He told them $125,000. He was very direct. He pinched it. I was curious. I asked him, how were you able to come up with that number? He said, because I've done my research. Now they told him, we were not, that was above our salary scale or budget for this position, but let's get back to you. They went. And then after about a week plus, they came back to the guy and said, can you be able to take $120,000? And the guy said, well, I think that's now I'm looking at $130,000. They said, oh, okay, we'll get back to you again. Now they were going back and forth. Finally, they came back and said, okay, we are ready to, get you in for $130,000. Why was that so? I mean, you might have your own thoughts or arguments on what happened or what this guy might have done wrong or right. But for them to come back tells us a lot of things. What I'm saying here is know when to walk away. But when the budget or when the salary range doesn't really fill into your wants and your need, just walk away. And when the organization agrees with your terms, with the terms you guys have agreed, please do make sure that you get the updated information in writing. Don't just accept verbal offer. Okay, we are going to pay you XYZ amount of. Get it in writing for references. Okay, people can deny. So to avoid going back and forth, make sure you get it in writing. Obviously, you need to be prepared for pushbacks. Right, the employer will tell you, oh, I have some concerns here, well, we can't be able to do XY. Just be prepared and have your argument. It's not a fight, it is a negotiation. Right, you have to agree on the terms. Now, in case of no movement, what would you do? When the salary is non-negotiable, the lawyer said this is fixed. You could ask for a time to think about it. Consider the pros and the cons. Don't just make a rash decision because of a number of reasons. Okay? Take your time. Ask for time to think about it if and only if it is fixed. But if there is some sort of room to negotiate, think about it and present your arguments. Okay? I am hoping that these 7 key things that I've shared with you are going to help you if you are in the process of negotiating salary. So this is like a guide for Scrum Masters and Agile coaches out there who are really finding it difficult to negotiate salary in their interview process. And if you're also looking for a job and then you're not sure on how to negotiate, this could be very valuable for you. Okay. Thank you. This is something I thought I could share with you today. Do you like what I have presented? If you do, please help me to click that like button. And if you do have any question, please put that in the comment section. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you are you have any concern or something you want me to explain more, by all means, please let me know that also in the comment section. It's because of you that I'm here. I want to make sure that I am always presenting something valuable for you. Thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. Your time is most appreciated. I am looking forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, stay well. Bye for now.